Hi, everyone. My name is Principal Warren, and I am here to show you how to use Zoom with your students. If you're brand new to the school year, this is going to be a super important training and a super important tool for your students as we get ready to do our distance learning. I have enabled the translation box at the top, so you'll be able to follow along in Spanish if you need that. If you have any questions at any point, feel free to just pause and watch any sections, or you can always contact us at the school. We're here to help you as well. So let's get started. So Zoom is a platform that is done completely online, and it will be a video chat option for your students. Here you can see that we have Google set up, so you need to go to whatever your browser is. If it's Google, if it's Internet Explorer, if it is Safari, whatever it might be, and you're going to want to type in zoom.us, as you can see right there. Zoom.us is where we're going, so type that into your bar, and this will come up. So Zoom is a absolutely free program for us to use. So you'll go right over here and you'll click the sign up, it's free button. After you do that, this screen will come up. So you go in and you do verification to confirm the date of birth, and you type in your month, your day, your year, and then you hit continue. After you do that, you're going to come up here to the sign up, it's free bar. All of our students at Val Verde Unified have a Google account. So if you just click the sign in with Google, it will actually be a whole lot easier for you. That way you don't have to remember all the different email addresses. So if you sign in with Google, enter your student's Google information. So as you can see here is my Google information, corbywarren@gmail.com. And you're going to want to enter your information in there, though. Please don't use mine. You will not have the password to log in, and that won't be very good for you. But enter your student's information in, and it'll pop up with their Google account. After that, you're going to get into Zoom, and it's going to be a screen just like this. This is all of our platforms, everything from your profile and setting up meetings and settings and so forth. Your student can actually create their own Zoom account where they could set up their own Zoom meetings. But for the purpose of this training, we're just going to show you how to join a. So up in the upper right-hand corner, if you're using an IBM or a Windows-based device, it's going to be up here, or in a Chromebook, it's going to say join a meeting. The join a meeting button might be at the bottom, but in this case, it's definitely going to be at the top on my screen. So you're going to go ahead and click join the meeting, and then it's going to come up with this bar. Your teachers have their own unique Zoom meeting code. And you're going to want to enter that code right here on the Zoom meeting. Your teachers will also provide a password that will show up after you enter the join a meeting code. But you're going to enter that code right there. If you have any questions about this, we are creating labels, and they will be adhered to one of your students' books that we're sending home. And you'll be able to locate that. It will say Zoom code and Zoom password. Once you enter all that information, it's going to ask you to confirm that you would like to open Zoom. So if you get this message, just click the Open Zoom button, and then it's going to bring you to this screen. This screen is really important because it's going to tell you some different things that need to happen. If you want to join just with audio, you can join with audio. If you want to operate sharing your screen, you can. But you don't actually have to do either of those because the very bottom of the screen, it'll be actually right down here at the bottom, is going to be this button that says Start Video. And when you start your video That's going to show up on the screen. You can also unmute yourself and not start your video. Unmuting yourself makes it able for everyone to hear everything that is going on. So if you have dogs barking and babies crying, you might want to keep yourself muted, at least at the beginning. But definitely start your video. And this will actually have your face appear on the screen. It'll also enable your camera on your screen, and it might ask you if Zoom has permission to use your camera, so feel free to press yes on that as well. But you'll notice this little up arrow right here. So if you press that little up arrow, it's going to bring up this screen right here. And this screen is going to give you all of your options. So if you're wondering how I get this Mead Valley Dolphins logo in the back of my background, well, you can actually upload your own virtual backgrounds in the back of your, that'll actually be placed behind you. So if you have a lot of commotion going on, say in the kitchen of your house, you can enable a background, and that will actually make it so people cannot see all of those things that are happening behind you. If you need more direction on that, we can definitely help you with it, but it's actually pretty easy. You just hit this plus arrow right here, and it'll ask you to upload a picture. It'll tell you what parameters the picture needs to be, and then you can upload pretty much any picture into your background. You can go to the internet and find different backgrounds that people have already created. However you want to do it, just make sure that they're appropriate. Remember, our school rules do apply even in Zoom, so it is super important that your students put appropriate pictures back here in the back. So if you notice some of my pictures, some of the ones that are pre-done on here this is some grass, and this is San Francisco Bridge or outer space. I have my Mead Valley one here. Here's the day I got married. There's a bunch of them that you can put in the backgrounds there. But these are some fun things to play with. So feel free to play with any of those. It'll definitely be something that your kids will probably do way better than the adults. But virtual background is something you'll definitely want to look at. So once you do your virtual background, you'll come right back here and you're going to click the Start Video button. And what that'll do is that'll bring you back to your home screen with the teacher. It may say waiting for the presenter to start the meeting. That's okay. You're in the right place. Just sit there and wait for the presenter to come on. And once they come on, then obviously you'll be ready to go. One thing I do want to tell you, though, is this mute unmute button is something that your kids will definitely need to learn how to use. The unmute feature is something that you will do when you have something to say, but you do not want to leave your screen and your audio unmuted all the time, because then all your background noise will come onto the screen, and then that will interfere with the teaching of the lesson. Okay, that's pretty much in a nutshell everything that you need to know about Zoom. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact the school and we will be able to walk you through it, or contact the teacher. They'll be able to walk you through as well. Hope this helps. Take care. Have a great day.